On July of 2009, work on rehabilitating a troubled side of what would transform into Glenstone Village began. Today, the end result is an architectural and construction marvel of urban neighborhood improvement. But the real story is how this accomplishment adds to the quality of lives and the neighborhood. This is the brief story of the planning, construction, and completion of a change come true, as told by its many stakeholders. Compass Affordable Housing Incorporated presents Glenstone Village, rebuilding a community of lives.
This isn't a program here. It's permanent housing. People live here, they stay here. This is their home, this is their backyard. There are no program rules or treatment requirements or anything like that here at all. People have their own lives.
As individuals, I think we're gonna grow a lot because the residents, that the people who live here really, are great people, and I believe that we have a lot to learn from them.
When I come home at night, my key goes in that door and I walk in to my apartment.
The people are really nice where they will help you out, even the staff here, and everything, like, well, they'll welcome the newcomers and make you feel at home.
I have family here. I'm very grateful that this place was here for me.
His goal is to impact and improve the lives of all in the community and help residents become involved and supportive of their communities instead of estranged outsiders.
Property is well managed. Property has residents that are productive individuals and are able to add value to the community, add value to the neighborhood.
This is basically a new apartment complex now, and I mean, you can see what the finish is and the cabinetry and everything. This is a place where people will be proud to live.
This project really came about as part of a dream to add to the continuum of care for recovering people in Tucson. And it's really become much more than that.
It is a place where they can come and have a sober living community, but it is not a treatment program. It is a affordable housing program, and it is that next continuum where they become independent of treatment and go out and live in the world.
It was an enormous project. It took years to get there. We created Compass Affordable Housing, which took the project over, and it's been a long journey of several years, but now it's done, and I can't tell you how gratifying it is to sit in an office here now. What it is a beautifully redone facility that provides good housing at a very affordable level.
I've referred a couple people here that I thought would benefit from being in a sober environment, and to have a beautiful one too that's just like brand new and not all run down. It just, I think, mentally in every way just makes the people feel like they are valued.
It's very important to have affordable housing for anybody that's trying to improve their life. This is where I connect with the mission of Compass Affordable Housing. I'm a realtor in the community, a longtime resident of Tucson, and I care about what goes on here. So the Glenstone project has really upgraded the community. This little section of this neighborhood was pretty run down in general, and when you start adding housing that is decent to live in, you bring the whole neighborhood up.
The setting being really a strong community setting, I feel enhances the community, and not only offering a community space, a physical space, but also through the people and interacting with other people in the neighborhood and just doing projects and getting involved. So.
Glenstone Village is the result of Compass Affordable Housing's mission to improve the quality of family and community life by developing, producing, and managing low-cost, affordable housing with support services. We strive to increase efforts that make housing affordable on the local, state, and national levels.
We talked to everybody who wanted to see this happen and what their vision and goals were, which happened to be the kind of thinking that I have, which is to create an environment that is conducive to people healing and living in peace and being able to protect their families, and a place that you want your mom and dad to come and see you at, or the place that you want your children to bring their children to see you at. So basically something beautiful.
I think Desert Muscle Car by remodeling has added a little pride to the neighborhood, and the same with Glenstone Village. You know, the remodeling of those, the upgrading, you know, they put the gated community in. And then with us, we remodeled the whole complex here at Hot Rod Cafe and Celebrations Party Spot. And I think just if you start taking pride in your, you know, your property, basically, I think maybe the neighborhood might start taking a little more pride in it.
Managing Glenstone Village is a very rewarding experience. I personally have a very strong, my life, I live in a triangle. I have my work side, my family side, and my philanthropy. And Glenstone Village meets the work and philanthropy part of me so that I can do work and I can do a service to the community that I think is beneficial. And it's fun to do too. I mean, you go and you get to talk about this great property, and people really warm up to it. I mean, it's just, in the meetings they'll say, oh, I have someone, can you, if somebody needs a 2-bedroom, can you do that? Yeah, bring them.
In all projects that reach for greatness, it's the challenges that bring people closer together.
There are a lot of people that need help, a lot of people out there that need help, and you know, in this society, we tend to ignore the person on the corner and walk by the people who are, you know, in absolute trouble. And that seems to be, it just seems to be the way things are. It doesn't have to be. So, you know, we want to get involved in this in some way. And that's a start.
Yeah, I think that's another thing that we have to thank Marianne. It's like by working with her, she kind of pulled us into the system.
She's opened some doors for us to get involved.
Yeah, definitely, that was
apart from just work, apart from what we do.
You come to work and you feel like you're doing something that is interesting and that is fun, and you are somehow helping people. I think that makes our day easier. You know?
Yes, it does. I mean, we all went into architecture for the purpose of doing something for others, because that's what we're doing. We're building buildings and designing spaces for other people to use. But our clients are all kinds of people, right? And that's fine. But this is the first time that I've been able to do something for people who really need help, you know, and I've enjoyed it.
It took a special group of people to make Glenstone Village what it is today. From the people who built it to those who live within its gated security and their children. Each gains something precious for themselves at Glenstone.
By me being able to put together programs, activities for the residents here and for the community, I feel like I'm doing something. I'm giving back to the community, and that's to me what the whole purpose of the School of Social Work is all about. And I'm really thankful that I'm part of this program, because I'm learning and I'm growing as an individual at the same time.
We have our neighborhood meetings here, and so I noticed as soon as we had our first one here, we had a lot of people. They were curious, and so that helps. And I foresee a lot of great projects coming that we can involve this group and more of an interaction. I mean, a lot of that has not yet happened because it's also new, and we're a new neighborhood association, but that's on the way.
At Glenstone, they ask you how you are, not how you were. And things are going well for me right now, and they look at me as a fresh face and give me a fresh chance. Even though I have a past, they haven't looked at that as a reason to keep me out. They've given that a reason to give me a chance. So Glenstone has really helped me out in that regard. They see how I'm doing now, not how I was doing 13 years ago.
And I really have to thank my board of directors, everybody who worked on this, in the investor, David Wool, my board of directors, lenders in town who supported the project. All of them were also part of this. It's not just one dream, it's huge. I mean, people really wrap their arms around the project wherever they came from, if it was construction or architecture or financing or through Compass Affordable Housing's board of directors, Ward 3 office, the city, everybody really, really wanted to see this project happen, and here we are. It's done, and we have them to thank.